What is up, my tiny little internet friends? It's Matt. I'm here in my basement. And today, we are unboxing and setting up the Lionscool leg extension prone leg curl machine. Let's see what this thing's all about. All right, first things first, I bought this dude with my own money. Lionscool did not send this to me. In fact, they don't even know I'm making this video. So we're gonna open this thing up, see what's inside. I'm gonna let you know what I think about it. And just for your information, I ordered this dude on January 26, 2025 from Amazon. It was $379 at the time. It came in 2 boxes and it only took about 3 or 4 days to get to Washington State, which was awesome. Not awesome is this huge hole that is in box number 2 of 2. I am hoping that nothing fell out of this thing in shipping, but it's a pretty big hole. I have no idea if we're gonna be able to actually put this thing together today. Let's find out. All right, let's get this big box with a hole in it. Anyway, these things are heavy, by the way. I brought them in by myself, but if you are a tiny and frail human, you might need a little bit of help to get this thing inside. So let's start here with box number 1 and open her up. All right, box number 1 was in pretty good shape. No issues or tears, well secured, well taped up, no issues at all. Okay, get rid of that guy. Lionscool. Wonder how they come up with that name. A padded seat. Another padded seat. I don't know what this is for, but I hope I don't have to put a ton of weight on it. It is not super comfy. Oh, look at this guy. This is beefy. I know what this is for, and that feels pretty good. We'll see when it comes right down to it. That looks sturdy. Like, one of my biggest concerns with this thing is that when it's all hooked up, when I'm pushing it with my legs, is there gonna be bend in it? And I gotta tell you, this is thick. This is thicker than I thought it was gonna be. This stuff is sturdy. Like, I'm impressed with how heavy everything is. I'm no welding expert. In fact, I know absolutely nothing about welding, but that looks like pretty good welding. I have no clue what this is, but again, like, if you had to defend yourself from a grizzly bear with this thing, you could. I don't know. Everything's pretty well packaged. Like, everything is wrapped up. Nothing looks nothing yet. We'll see. Nothing looks scratched up or dinged. So far, I'm impressed. Like, these 2 pieces were just rubbing up against each other. So it's not like each individual piece is protected, but I'm okay with that. Like, this is home gym equipment. I don't care if this gets, like, all beat up and stuff like that. Totally fine. Like, I don't even care if it has scratches on it. It doesn't. I haven't seen anything scratched up or dented yet. Okay, that's probably the first welds that I'm like, hey, man, it's not pretty. But again, this is home gym equipment. I don't need it to be pretty. I need it to make me friggin' jacked. Oh, did you hear that? There's like little metal shavings falling out of there. There's a bunch in my hand. Looks like pepper. Listen. 2 pieces left here in box number 1. Screws, no, cables. Okay, that's everything from this box. All right, box number 2, a much bigger box, much heavier. I could almost reach into this hole right here on the side and just start pulling things out. I'm not going to. Let's cut it open. Let's see what we got. Try not to cut myself here. Come on. Oof. That was ish. Don't cut towards your eyeball. I learned that in Boy Scouts. Apparently not very well, though. All right. Oh, look at this. Here are 2 washers just on the ground. Okay, that makes me nervous. These guys, I just found these on the ground. I'm really hoping I'm gonna be able to put this together and not have to reach out to Lionscool about missing pieces. I don't see like loose screws or anything here, but let's see what we got. Manual. Looks good. Okay. Oh, look at it. More washers just floating around in the box. Gosh dang it. This thing is heavy. Whatever this piece is, it is a heavy little fella. Did you hear that? Something just fell on the ground. Oh my goodness. Oh, more washers. There are washers everywhere. So that is now 6 washers that I have found just hanging out loose in the box. Who knows how many are in the back of the UPS truck that delivered this thing. Okay, check this out. You see this? So this is the box with all the screws and stuff. Look at this. You see in there? Like that stuff is just taped in there. Like there is stuff loose and falling around. Let's see, watch. Give that a good shake. There is stuff falling out, washers falling out. This is not impressed, not impressed even a little bit by this Lionscool. If you watch this, be better. You got to do better than this. Okay, the good news is everything that's in this box, other than the screws and whatnot, looks really big. So I'm hoping that nothing big or important fell out, other than maybe some washers and whatnot. Let's just keep going. Oh my goodness, this must be like the flywheel or something. That's a heavy fella right there. A lot of stuff, a lot of zip ties on certain things. Ooh, there's like some grease, or maybe that just might be dirty water on this thing. Not sure exactly what that is. I think it's just water. All right, let's keep going here. Here's another big piece again. Other than the loose thing with all the washers and screws, like I am impressed with like how clean everything looks. Everything is nice. No, there's like a tiny little ding in the paint right there. But again, if that bothers you, then don't buy $379 equipment on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep going here. Uh-oh. That looks important. That looks like that was probably supposed to be zip tied in. Anywhere we've seen bearings like this, here's the other one. They've usually been zip tied in. These ones were not. I'm betting that those, because they were right by this. I'm betting, oh look, here's the zip tie. These are pretty light zip ties. These are not heavy duty zip ties. And I bet these are supposed to go right here and right here. I'm not going to push them in yet because I'm not sure, but I'm betting that's where those are supposed to be. And that zip tie just straight up broke. Let's see if it fits through there. Yep, that's a perfect fit. Oh, something else just fell out. Okay, this piece, another busted zip tie. Lionscool, heavier duty zip ties. Come on. I'm a little nervous about this whole piece right here. Add it to the pile. Add it to the pile of stuff that is fallen out. Okay, this is like the hand grips. Those feel very cheap. Those are not nice hand grips, but again, what do you expect for what we paid for this thing? Oh, more hand grips. That's exciting. All right, we're getting close to the bottom here. And one last piece. Oh, I'm gonna have to find the knife for this one. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm just stronger than I thought I was. Good thing I've been working out in the basement. Okay, okay, so this one has bearings in it as well. And you can see, again, just that tiny little zip tie. Man, I would think with stuff this heavy, you would spend a half a cent more and get some thicker zip ties. You know what I'm saying? All right, that looks like everything that came in the boxes. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up and then we're gonna try to put this thing together. All right, so check this out. Found this in the bottom of the box. This is a piece of this handle right here. So packaging could have definitely been a little bit better. Let's be honest, a lot better. But in all honesty, if this is as bad as it gets, I won't complain too much. We'll see when we put this together. If stuff's missing, then I'm gonna be real upset. All right, let's put this thing together. Starting the timer now. 10 minutes in, and I got my first piece attached. 25 minutes in, and I just finished with page number 1. But this seems like, I mean, this is a good chunk of it. Maybe this was the hardest page? There you have it, you guys. I can't believe it. Everything was here. There was no missing pieces. There's even some extra washers laying around. It's hard to believe, but we got it all put together. Thank you, Lionscool, for somehow making it so that even though there was a huge hole in the box, it all got to me. It's a miracle. Let's see. It took an hour and 35 minutes for me to put together all by myself. I didn't have to get help from anybody. I highly recommend you have a 19 millimeter, 17 millimeter, and a 14 millimeter socket. If you had to put this thing together with these wrenches, probably add at least another half an hour to your put together time. So there you have it. I'm gonna do a full review on this thing later on once I've had a chance to get used to it. But if you watch this far, you deserve to see it in action. So let me throw some weight on it and see how it goes.